This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. If you're aiming to add a touch of opulence to your style, acquiring a Rolex watch is about more than just telling time. It is a bold fashion statement. However, securing one of these iconic timepieces can feel as elusive as snagging front-row seats at a sold-out concert. With high demand and limited production, Rolex watches are highly coveted, and their waiting lists have become almost as legendary as the watches themselves. But here is an exciting development before the end of 2024. It seems that the tide is turning, and getting your first-hand a Rolex may require less waiting and more wearing. It is like finally getting your usual order at the coffee shop without having to remind the barista. Even though Rolex produces around 1 million watches annually, getting one can feel like a challenge. The legendary waiting lists might even become a perk if you choose to resell later. In this detailed guide brought to you by the Luxury World, we will break down how long you'll likely have to wait for the most sought-after Rolex models and what makes each of them a symbol of luxury. We will also explain why your wait might extend over a year or two. Consider this your insider's guide to navigating the Rolex waiting game and turning those months of anticipation into something as satisfying as finding an express lane during a busy shopping season. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, we invite you to do so now to stay updated on our upcoming videos. Rolex Explorer. First on the list is the Rolex Explorer, a watch that is synonymous with adventure and elegance. Born in 1953 to commemorate Rolex's role in the first successful ascent of Mount Everest, the Explorer is a symbol of both resilience and refinement. Whether you are scaling a mountain peak or attending a formal event, the Explorer is versatile enough to handle both extremes with ease. Due to its enduring appeal, you can expect a wait time of anywhere between 6 and 18 months. Think of it like waiting for a fine wine to age. It only becomes more desirable with time. Owning an Explorer is not just about keeping track of time. It is about owning a piece of history that tells a fascinating story. Rolex Day-Date. Next up is the Rolex Day-Date, often referred to as the President's Watch. Launched in 1956, this timepiece quickly became a favorite among dignitaries and influential figures around the world. The Day-Date was revolutionary as it was the first wristwatch to display both the day and the date fully spelled out on its dial. It is crafted from the finest gold or platinum, making it a true luxury piece. As for wait times, securing a Day-Date may take anywhere from 6 to 36 months, especially due to the recent buzz surrounding its new puzzle dial design. When you wear a Day-Date, you're not just checking the time. You're checking off a major milestone in your luxury watch journey. Rolex Daytona. Since its introduction in 1963, the Rolex Daytona has been a favorite among racing enthusiasts and collectors alike, particularly the highly coveted Paul Newman reference 6239. Inspired by the world of motorsport, this watch is a perfect blend of high-performance engineering and style. The Daytona's tachymetric scale and tough movement make it a standout in the world of chronographs. Due to its enduring popularity, the wait for a Daytona can stretch from 1 to 3 years. It is like waiting for your favorite band's next tour, a long wait, but well worth it when you finally get your first-hand one. Rolex Datejust. The Rolex Datejust made its debut in 1945 and quickly became a benchmark for what a wristwatch could be. It was the first to feature a day display at the 3 o'clock position on a waterproof, self-winding case, revolutionizing the world of horology. With its classic design, the Datejust is as at home in the boardroom as it is at a black tie gala. The wait for this timeless piece is relatively short, typically around 3 to 6 months. When you sport a Datejust, you're not just wearing a watch, you're highlighting a piece of history that continues to captivate with its elegance and style. Rolex 1908. A fresh addition to the Rolex family, the Rolex 1908 debuted at the Watches and Wonders event, blending classic design elements from the prestigious Cellini collection with modern innovations. This collection is a nod to Rolex's heritage, yet it forges its path with unique twists and details. The wait time for 1908 can start at 6 months and extend further due to Rolex's limited production capacity. It is like obtaining a limited edition vinyl from a favorite niche band, a rare and precious addition to any collection. Rolex Oyster Perpetual. The Rolex Oyster Perpetual is the foundation of the Rolex legacy, a descendant of the original Oyster model, which was first introduced in 1926. The Oyster Perpetual is renowned for its waterproof case and minimalist yet sophisticated design. Despite its understated aesthetic, the wait time for an Oyster Perpetual can range from 6 to 12 months. It is the quiet achiever of the Rolex lineup, a watch that does not demand attention but always leaves a lasting impression. Rolex Sea-Dweller. The Rolex Sea-Dweller, launched in 1967, was designed specifically for professional divers with the ability to withstand deep-sea pressures. It is the true powerhouse of the watch. With significant updates for its 50th anniversary in 2017, the Sea-Dweller has become even more coveted. The wait time for this robust timepiece can range from 3 to 18 months, depending on demand and availability. Securing a Sea-Dweller feels like catching tickets to the most anticipated concert of the year, worth the wait, and a thrilling experience when you finally get your direct one. Rolex Submariner. A true icon among dive watches, the Rolex Submariner was first introduced in 1953 and revolutionized the dive watch industry with its water resistance of up to 100 meters. Unveiled at Baselworld in 1954, the Submariner has since become a mainstay in Rolex's sports collection. It is not just a watch, it is a piece of history. The Submariner's timeless design and exceptional functionality make it a must-have for watch enthusiasts, and securing one may require a wait of 6 to 12 months. The anticipation makes the eventual acquisition even more satisfying. The Rolex waiting list is an exclusive realm where patience pays off. With Rolex producing only around 1 million watches annually, these pieces are rare, and the demand for models like the Submariner, Daytona, and Day-Date means you may wait several months or even years to secure one. Being friendly with your dealer can help nudge you higher on the list, but for those who want to skip the wait, the secondary market offers an alternative, albeit at a premium. Whether you wait for your desired Rolex or buy one from a secondary source, the experience of owning one is a triumph, representing not just a timepiece but an elite status symbol. Each Rolex model holds a special place in horological history, and while the wait can seem long, the reward of owning one is unparalleled. Whether you are eyeing a Submariner for its iconic status or a Day-Date for its prestige, patience will eventually bring you a coveted masterpiece that tells time in the most luxurious way possible. As we wrap up this journey through the world of Rolex, it is clear that these timepieces are much more than just watches. They are symbols of luxury, craftsmanship, and status. Whether you are waiting for the perfect Explorer to join your collection or patiently anticipating the arrival of a legendary Daytona, each model represents a unique piece of history and an investment in timeless elegance. Several factors influence Rolex's wait lists. Primarily, they stem from the imbalance between high demand and limited supply. Rolex follows a meticulous production process, creating around 1 million watches each year. However, this output does not meet the rising global demand for these luxury timepieces. The road to acquiring a Rolex may require some patience, but the reward is undeniably worth it. From the moment you strap one on your wrist, you are not just telling time. You are telling a story of precision, passion, and perseverance. So, if you have got your eye on one of these iconic models, remember that the wait is part of the journey, one that only adds to the allure of owning a Rolex. What are your thoughts on the topic we shared in this video? We would appreciate it if you let us know by leaving a comment and giving it a thumbs up. Do not forget to follow our channel for more content. Once again, this is the Luxury World, and we look forward to having you join us in our upcoming videos.